For the airplane, I'm packing things differently.
And there we go, everything fits nicely.
Now let's talk about security. Good Sunday morning, everyone. Harlow's just made herself comfortable here with the headrest. But anyways, 2 updates for y'all. IV Gernestatron definitely helped me last night. There was still some vomiting, but no dry heaving, and I slept better. So I'm just gonna wait and see how the next few days go. Also, my new feeding tube has arrived. Hopefully this one is the right size and it'll help with the pain I've been having, but Judd wants to be there when I change it for the first time by myself. I want him there too. He's working today, so we are gonna do this tomorrow. Today, I am packing my medical supplies for our upcoming airplane trip. So this is how my coming week looks. On Monday night, Judd's mom, Anne, is coming so she can take me to my ketamine joint injections Tuesday morning. And from there, she's gonna take me to Paul and Janice's house. Judd has to stay here to work. Then on Friday, Judd, Paul, Janice, and I and the Pooches are leaving for our trip. We're coming back Monday. We've decided to keep where we're going and what we're doing a surprise. If you're wondering why we're doing this when our health isn't the best, well, once we get there, you'll understand. It's a once in a lifetime thing. There's a lot of love involved with this trip, and it's actually been planned for like 6 months. And then Tuesday, Judd and I come back home. So I'm actually gonna be gone for a week. For Orlando, this is my new awesome travel organization stuff. And if you wanna see the vlog where I go into detail about these things, check out this video. But this has everything I need for Orlando. I just have to bring some more formula because I'm gonna be there a little longer, but it's got my IV therapy, port stuff, feeding tube stuff. I'm set. But for the airplane, I'm packing things differently. So for medical supplies, I actually get a complimentary checked bag. Same goes for service dog equipment. But our trip is not that long, and I'm not comfortable checking my medical supplies because if the bag is lost or it's handled roughly and something is damaged, I'm basically screwed because there's no way to replace this stuff. So I'm actually bringing a carry-on just for my medical supplies, and I've called, verified that's totally okay, and this is how I'm going to pack it. Sorry, Harlow, I need your headrest here. You look so cute though. Sorry. So in these organizers are organizers within the organizers, and it has my IV medications. So what I'm gonna do is in the 2 empty slots, I'm gonna put in some of my port care stuff like my skin prep, my bio patches, enclaves, and then I'm gonna fill the other one with the swab caps that go on the end of my port here when not in use. And then I'm going to take the top here. And this is how I'm going to pack my IV medications and some port supplies. This stuff is gonna stay in Orlando because I'm packing extra for our trip.
And that's how it's gonna be. I'm probably gonna put some paper towels or toilet paper to fill the gaps so the little vials don't rattle around. And then this suitcase I bought specifically for this trip from Target. It's hard shell and spinner so the wheels go every which way. And of course it's pink. All right, what else we got? So call me a little overcautious, but I'm bringing an extra feeding tube button in case my current one malfunctions while we're over there. I don't want to have to make it a hospital trip. I can just easily replace it. So I'm bringing an extra one. And then I've got some feeding tube supplies like gauze and tubey pads, extension tubing, my feed bags. You'll notice I only have 2 bottles of formula. That's because Kate Farms is being absolutely amazing and they're sending a box of my formula to where we're going, so I don't have to worry about packing like 10 plus bottles. They are incredible company. And then I've got my needles for my IV meds, my large Tegaderm I use to shower while my port is accessed, and then I've got supplies to access my port. I am actually going to access it the day before we leave, so it's good for a week, but in case it gets wet or I need to access and re-access, I have the supplies. It's good to have it just in case. Saline flushes, heparin, batteries for my pump, alcohol swabs of course, and then I'll be taking a lactated ringer, and a saline bag, and the stuff for my banana bags. And of course, this will be packed at the last moment because it's got to be refrigerated. To keep those cold for the flight, I'm planning to buy little insulated packs and also use ice packs. I actually need to go to Target before our trip, but not complaining about a Target run. And there we go, everything fits nicely. But of course, like the infusion bags and my pump, because I still got to use it, that'll be packed at a later time. Now let's talk about security. Security may seem a little tricky with wheelchairs, service dogs, needles, liquid meds, fluids, whatever else. I have signed us up for something called Tsa Cares, which is a program for people with special needs who are going through the security checkpoint. They know when our flights are and what we are coming with, and I requested an attendant to walk us through security if they have one available, and I think that'll make the process easier. To sign us up for that, all I did was call TSA, and I'll put some info down in the description. For the items that are typically banned, like the needles, the liquids, exceptions are made for medically required supplies. And they're probably going to search our things thoroughly. They can't open anything, like they can't open my formula, they can't open the needles, but they'll search it. They're probably going to do some extra screening on us, but exceptions are made because it's medically required. We need it. For Harlow, I've actually flown with her before, and I have a video on it here, but it was pretty simple going through security with a service dog. I went through the scanner first, Harlow held a sit stay, and then I called her through and they patted her down. That was it. For the plane ride, we sit in bulkhead, which is the front row where you have more legroom, and she just held a downstay at my feet and she basically slept the whole time. Something else I have that I don't necessarily need, but it might be helpful, is a letter from my doctor stating that I am on IV therapies. These are my various IV prescriptions. I need the use of needles, and basically like I need all of the supplies for my medical conditions. Please allow my patient to travel with everything she needs, just in case we run into issues with security or something else. I'm covered with an official letter on an official doctor letterhead. Well, y'all, out of the house, we are going on that Target run I needed. My mom is here. Gonna have a girls' afternoon, right, Mom?
Yeah, out with my baby boo.
And Harlow.
And Harlow.
We are looking for... I'm over here. I'm the one with the dog. Oh, that's not bad. I'm looking for a jacket or a hoodie for like traveling. That's nice.
And it's S.
Let me see. I can't decide if I like the color or not. So my mom said to hold on to it for a bit and then we'll see. What do you think, Mom? Do you like the color?
I do.
You do?
Yeah, I think it's a really nice color.
Okay. Maybe. Okay, this is what I need to keep my infusion bags cool on the flight. So it's an insulated sack, basically. It's called the lunch sack. And I don't need it to like essentially close, but as long as I can seal it enough around the infusion bags and put in some ice packs, it'll be good. And this is like, it gets really big. I just need to fit 2 for my trip. So this is perfect, and it's only $3.99. So I realized this is basically the same color as the shirt I'm wearing. I actually like the color, but it's kind of big on me. But my mom said it's good if the sleeves are too long, because then you can pull them down when you're cold, and
you don't need gloves.
True. So we live in Florida. When do we ever really wear gloves?
It's cold in
Oh,
where you going?
I haven't. It's a surprise, so I'm not telling them. But there's another hint. Well, it's not really cold. It's a little chillier, but yeah, I like it. I'm gonna get it. Plus,
Good.
I need another. I don't have a zip-up jacket like for Disney and I don't know, whatever else. Plus, if I got bright pink, it would just blend in with the majority of my shirt. So this is a good like complementing color. Well, I got a jacket. My mom's getting some pants, but we forgot the cart by the fitting room. My mom went to grab it and then we were checking out. I'm hurting, not feeling great, but Target runs always make me happy, and I found a great jacket and the insulation thingy I needed for my infusion bags. Thank you for taking me, Mom.
You're welcome, baby.
Yep. Harlow, I just want some love and attention. We are headed home now. Hey y'all, so got home, crashed for a while, then it was time to push my IV granisetron because it's every 12 hours, and definitely helping with my nausea. I was able to have a little bit of couscous,
which is nice. Unfortunately, my pain and muscle spasms aren't doing that great, so I'm going to bed early. But before I sign off, I wanted to show y'all how awesome the lunch sack worked out. There's 2 infusion bags in here, and it just clips together like that, and then I unroll the top. It's insulated inside. I'll probably put some ice packs in here. And there they are, 1 and 2. This is exactly what I need, and it's malleable, so it's not like a boxy lunchbox that'll take up a lot of room in my suitcase. It'll just fit perfectly. Are we gonna put you in a suitcase? No, you get to fly with me. I am looking forward to my pain management procedure on Tuesday. We actually had to push it back 2 weeks because of scheduling difficulties, and I am ready for it. Let's just put it that way. And Tuesday will officially begin my travels. Traveling can definitely be stressful for me because I'm leaving the comfort zone of my home where everything is exactly where I need it, when I need it. But even though I need to do things a little differently, plan a little bit more, that doesn't mean I'm gonna have a bad trip. We're still gonna have an excellent time. We just take the precautions we need to take. We pack what we need to pack. We go in with a mindset that everything's gonna be great, and I have a feeling it will be, especially with Harlow. She just turned away from me. Are you coming back? But like I said, I'm going to bed early tonight, so with that, we'll say goodnight, and thanks for joining us on our adventure.